Good morning, everyone. John from Popeyes Postcards. This is our What Sold video. These are the postcards that sold on eBay from July 25th, 6th, and 27th. So 3 days worth of sales. Almost 300 on the main store and $36 on the airplane store. So what, 330 for 3 days for not doing anything. Still, I'm over 3.5 months of not listing anything on eBay. We're just letting it ride. Probably for the next couple months, I think we're gonna let it ride yet. Gonna concentrate on the WhatNot, bulking out the backstock I have, and then I'll be back to listing, I believe. So let's go ahead and get into specifically what sold. I'm gonna show everything, even the low end cards, so everybody knows. Not every postcard I list is a $50 postcard. My average selling price, since I haven't been listing, has dropped from I think $11, $12 down to about $8.50, $9, something like that. So again, you don't list, you don't sell much. But this is just really an experiment to see how well I can do with a large store and just letting it coast. So we have Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Main Street looking east, mobile gas sign. Very, very common card. It will sell, might just sit for a while. Mobile gas helps. So that was $2.99. Next, more of those World War II humor cards. I still have a whole stack of this one. Says I have one left. $2.99 for that card. Another one that came from that auction from last year with all the military humor. Again, have a stack of this. This just started selling. I've sold two, I think, in the last week or so. $2.99 also. Christmas military Navy Crackerjack Sailor with sea bag Christmas tree. I've had this card for 8 or 9 years at least, and started off with about 20 of them, and I think I'm finally down to about 5 left. $3.99 for that card. World War II era, I'm believing. Car advertising, 1969 Ford Torino GT Sports Roof, 2-door red. Again, if it had the dealer information down on the bottom, you could easily add $10 to $15 to the price. So that's go to back of that. Geez, $5.99 for that card. This is a New York Yankees, I should say. Polo Grounds Baseball Field 1923 game historical. These are like a 1991 reprinting. So that whoever that company was did this and sold for $5.24. Ohio Columbus military humor sailor has pants on backwards and getting chewed out by the chief. Those little buttons should be in the front. I hated those buttons when I wore the Crackerjack uniforms. There's I think it was 13 buttons. Pain in the ass. $6.50 for that card. Large letter greetings from Bangor, Maine, 1940s linen. Sold for $6.99. Puerto Rico, San Juan, this beach club hotel. Puerto Rico is a pretty good seller. Again, when they were decimated by 2 or 3 hurricanes in a year's period. A lot of landscape changes, a lot of buildings destroyed. People probably lost their postcard collections, etc., etc. So Puerto Rico has been a pretty good seller over the last couple of years. $8.99 for that card. This was a sleeper, Illinois, Willow Springs O. Henry Ballroom, 2 views, interior, 1938. I guess I don't remember listing this, but it sold for $50, $49.99. I guess my research told me that that's what the comps were, and that's what it sold for. So keep an eye out for the O. Henry Ballroom near Chicago. $49.99. Nantasket Beach, Paragon Park, Amusement Kids, Rides, Tilt-A-Whirl. Have a stack of these. Pretty cool card for old amusement park rides. Sold for $6.99. Culpeper, Virginia, 1950s. Gayheart Restaurant interior view. And sold for $7.99. Humor Fisherman, Topless Mermaid, I Landed a Beauty Today. Mermaids always sell very well. And it's when they combine it with the fishing, almost like a double whammy. So $9.99 for that card. Wikiwachi Mermaids performing the whatever dance that is. And that sold for $8.99. I always pick up Wikiwachi cards. Probably paid 50 cents for that card and turned it into $9. This is North Carolina Chief Standing Deer Cherokee Indian Reservation Vintage Linen. And sold for $10 on a best offer. And then this same buyer bought this Native Americana Indian Sitting Bull Chief Hunk Papa. I guess that's how you maybe say that. Sioux Tribe, $10 best offer. Another humor card, humor comic, fat woman and man drinking at beach, bottoms up. $2.99. Also came from that big auction buyout from last year. What did it sell for? $2.99, $2.99. Next is Palm Springs, California, El Medora, or El Medor, whatever you pronounce it. Horrible red background. If you don't have a scanner and you take pictures, don't use this red background. Again, it used to be someone put out a study that using a red background in auctions, made people want to buy it, and that's all probably horse crap. But $3 finally after 8-9 years of being on eBay. Everett, Pennsylvania, Lake Groundhog Fish Grow Fisheries. And that sold for $10 on a best offer. Avalon, New Jersey, Coastal Highway Bridge, 1940s Keene Drugstore. Avalon is on Long Beach Island, and pretty much any town from Long Beach Island in New Jersey are Bolos, Love Ladies, Cedar Harveys, Avalon, Beach Haven, all beachy bolos, beach town bolos. $12.99 for that card. United States Line, SS Manhattan Steamer Ship, artist sign Woods. There's the artist sign information. Sold for $25.99. Paid about 70 cents for this card and a whole big lot of other ship postcards. And this is going to, I think it's going to United Kingdom or France, or I can't remember. Fort Worth, Texas, City Skyline, 1950s, $1.99. Actually, it might have been it was $1.99 for this card. I have a whole lot of these and also bought in the auction from last August. Easter Greetings, Chicks and Bunnies, or Bunny Hatching Out of Egg, 1910s. And it's sold for $6 on a best offer. Kane, Pennsylvania, train arriving Pennsylvania Railroad Station. That's what PRR stands for. 1912, $14 on a best offer. Next, Quebec, Canada, Montcalm Market, 1908. And $7 on a best offer. Large letter greetings from Hazleton, Pennsylvania. $2.99. Might have been a little lower on a best offer. Then we have Wood River, Illinois, Standard Oil Plant Pumping Station, 1940s. I think this might have come from, this came from the York Postcard Show. Paid 80 cents for that card. Took $10.50 on a best offer. This is New Mexico, Artesia, 1950s view of the hotel of the same name. And sold for $5 on a best offer. And then World War II era Navy boot camp sailors putting out oil fire real photo. I had to do that in boot camp. and that was fun. Pretty neat. $14.94. So pretty good, again, for not doing anything. $110 average per day. Uh, Technically passive income at this point. All I have to do is pull and pack it. Let's talk postcard shows coming up. Strasburg, Ohio, this weekend, or is this Friday? Saturday, I guess it is. And then the weekend down in Charlotte, North Carolina, mostly a stamp show, postcard show, and in Havre de Grace, Maryland next weekend. I usually go to this, but I got my brother visiting, and I will not be attending. And they've now, I think they've also put in photographs. So they're expanding. It used to just be postcards and some stamps, so now it's postcards and stamps. And I think they're doing photography also. So if you're in the area, head on over to that one. And they have a live auction at the end, which is pretty good. And then let's talk WhatNot. We have the Paperpalooza. Pretty much the schedule is set. It's going to be 23 dealers over 2 days, starting at 10 o'clock on the 13th. And I'm finishing out both days. That's why we had a little bit of trouble filling that very last spot, and we wanted to get it done. So I volunteered to take the last spot on the last day. So I'm the closer on both days, and I'll have some really good stuff, as the other dealers will too. So you can see everybody's starting to put in their show information. We'll have some uniformed thumbnails that WhatNot will be doing for us. So keep an eye out. More information, August 13th and 14th, Paperpalooza on WhatNot. That's it. I hope everybody has a great sales day, and we'll see you later.